With PariPesa, you can enjoy up to 140,000 naira bonus on your first deposit when you register with our promo code FANSTRIBE via the app or their website. All right, 3-0 loss. Before we come, you say if Man lose 2-0, then win the game. But I don't think one of these defeats where you expect. But in the end, it came to pass.
I don't feel verse now because all of me, I know say all of us. Me, I expected the result. I told you 3-0, not 2. I said if we lose 3-0, we win. You know, some people will know how to be a fan because some people said I don't know how to be a fan. I should go and learn how to be a fan. Maybe after that I'll start learning how to be a fan. You get? But at this age now, I think as long as football is concerned, I've seen a little. I can't say that I've seen it all, but I've seen a little. And you have to be a realist when it comes to talking football. You talk present. You know, when they were talking about dominating Premier League, Pep said the present is the reality. That was what he said. He said the present is the reality. And this is the reality. There is no argument. A bigger team played against currently a smaller team. By personnel, you know, by management, by manager. City is far ahead of United for now. So whenever we play City, for now, United fans should just take it to heart and expect something like this until something changes. There is no rivalry. Going by history, there is no rivalry between Manchester United and Man City. We are just neighbors. If we are rivals, 1908, City wouldn't have given us 4 players when we were catched by financial fair play. They gave us 4 players. That season, we used that 4 players to win league. Even the small rivalry, now we start them. If George Best no go rough City player in 1970, we break like the stretch and hard. Rivalry for no start. Then this same City now, 1973-74 season, they were the reason why we got relegated. Our own player, now he scored the goal against us. Former United player, we go City. Now he scored the goal against us. We were relegated. So City have cost us relegation. City cost us Premier League 2011-12. City is simply the reason why we couldn't play Champions League under Van Gaal's first season. We lost Champions League because of goal difference. City is not the simple reason why Mourinho no win Premier League. City is still the same reason why Ole no win Premier League. City handed Alex his biggest Premier League defeat. City is not the reason why we no win FA Cup last season. City handed Ten Hag his biggest loss first biggest loss in Premier League. Question is, what have we done to City in the recent history? Nothing. Nothing. So you come to play against a City today. You expect United to win because you are a fan. You're just lying. The last time we got a result against Man City, the 4-man back line that played that game, we won 2-1. None of them was here today. The 2 defensive midfielders we played that day, none of them were here today. There's no Casemiro, there's no Fred. In that game, Wan-Bissaka was a star man. He got 7/10 in rating. We had a good game. But today, look at what we have. It's from Tottenham to Aston Villa by Unai Emery. Is there any of this team that will start Evans and Maguire? It won't happen anywhere. It won't happen anywhere. So United fans should learn to say the truth when it comes to football. It's unscripted. You don't come here and start bringing emotions in football when you have to face reality. Sitting at the team to beat. Wherever they are, people still tip them to win Premier League. And there is a reason behind that. Just look at the team. And Edoku in Man U will start. He's on the bench. He's on the bench. He couldn't play. How many one cut? How many one leave? There was no Akonji in this game. He show? He no show. So what are we talking here? We are talking personality and recruitment. You cannot make a permanent decision on a temporary problem. When we got Ten Hag, we brought Ten Hag in to come and rebuild Man U futuristic. He came in for future. All of a sudden, he now wanted to do an instant. He came in and he started doing recruitment instantaneous. So instantaneous results can't come. Let's go by recruitment now. You had about 3 years contract at Old Trafford. You bought Casemiro, 30 years plus. You brought in Eriksen, 30 years plus. Varane came in, 30 years plus. That was the first season. Second season now, we're supposed to go for Kim Min-jae of Napoli. We lost him. Look at James Ward-Prowse. Look at Madison. Those guys were there. Then you sign Messi Mount. Okay, fine. You waited at the end of the day. You brought in Evans. You gave him 1-year contract for reason best known to you. So if you are talking result, there is no way United could have gotten results here. Because look at Arsenal today. Arteta have now discovered that they don't just rush and buy. Arsenal now don't start to do what Pep do. They bring them where we need them. Last season, we needed the balance in our midfield. Declan Rice, come in. Last season, we lost the league partially because of injury to Saliba. We brought in Timber. Unfortunately, he's injured, but he will come back. This is how a team rebuilds. You go to the market when you need to go. Glazer family might have been spending money, but are we spending where we're supposed to spend? On who? If you check, I am not saying I'm against Casemiro. Fine, he came in for instant result. Maybe he gave us a little instant result, took us to Champions League, get us a trophy which have not been gotten for some years. Fine. But that shouldn't have been the plan. If you are getting Casemiro, you are getting someone else, an understudy. That is, by the way, on the side of recruitment. Then now let's talk about on selection on a match day. You and I will watch a Clasico yesterday. A legendary Luka Modric was on the bench. Was he bad? No. But due to one or two tactical reasons, he kept him on the bench. Some players who we are not informed currently were on the bench. If you look at our midfield today, Hannibal, and let me say McTominay sits Hannibal a little bit up front. The energy would have been there. Because if you watch our game against Copenhagen, when McTominay sits back in the second half, then Eriksen comes in. The game now got a flow. Because we needed stability. Take it or you leave it. I am not saying Amrabat is bad, but he must settle. We are doing all those things because we don't have squad depth. If Pep buy Amrabat, you might not see him until December. You won't see him. But because we don't have players, we are rushing the young man. It's like he's not a good player. No. So on a big game like this, there is need to play people who are finding their feet at the moment. As we speak, Pep will not play Rashford in big games for now. It's not there. There is no moral justification that at 40th minute, Rashford had his 5th touch. His 5th touch. When you know you can easily improvise in that game, there are players on the bench whom you can bring. Close your eyes, bring them. This is a derby. Throw people, they would like to play. So long as this man is not informed, there is no need wasting your time playing him. So we lose.
The penalty.
Okay, when a Liverpool legend like Jamie Carragher come out and say it shouldn't have been given. When a legendary striker like Alan Shearer said it's soft, who am I? It was a soft call.
Was that a turning point?
Of course it was. The game was flowing. See, in a big game like this, you must bring a referee that has game management mentality. You watched a Clasico yesterday. The referee that officiated that game, he's being tipped. He's being tipped. There was, I don't know if it's him, but there is a referee in Liga that is being tipped to take over Spanish FA.
Oh, that one don't retire. Antonio.
Yes, this is the kind of referees you have in La Liga. It was difficult for the referee yesterday to even bring out a yellow card. But to have a Portieni who was busy dishing out a yellow card to 2 players who was arguing on themselves in a derby game.
Let's wait that person chest to go scot
free. So Portieni today lacked game management, and immediately that penalty happened. That was the end of the game. Because when you play against a big team, you fail to take your chance. When they take their chance, they boost their morale, they come out to play you. There's nothing about it. Because before the game, City were better. So if they are up front, why should they sit back? They shouldn't sit back. The only way to drag United out was to score United. and they did it. If you check the first goal that led to everything, there was a goal that they came from the midfield. And you not question the personalities in the midfield. Nobody sat back in that midfield and said, this is my role. If Mourinho is coaching a team, today you have a Rodri. You know City cannot play without Rodri play. One man go follow him. He said,
and you go get result.
He will. Look at. I was still going back to the Clasico yesterday. Gavi was on Bellingham. People might say, but he later scored. If Gavi no follow Bellingham, it would have been an embarrassing A Clasico. The tackles he made, we are top notch.
Positive now. Let's talk positive.
Yes, so many positive. Onana is back. Maguire is back. I can't wait to see Wan-Bissaka Luke Shaw back. I now have option in my central defense. I have option now. Evans made the job difficult for him, and injury played a bigger role. Look at the two goals, the Haaland assist and the Haaland second goal. These were defensive blunders because each time he was there, nobody was picking him. This is a job solely left for Luke Shaw when he's in the game. He's not going to compete with him up. He's going to displace him before he goes up. When Luke Shaw played 5 and 6 with Varane, second leg last season, Haaland didn't have a shot on target. The entire City team had one shot on target. So injury played a role, and I can say, going by the positive you're talking about, I say Haaland is a striker I want to have. I'm not regretting anything. Because it's just a matter of time, and there is no consistency in the selection.
All right, final thought.
My final thought is that we lost this game is not a surprise to any United fan. There's no surprise about it. But we should build on our little positive today. Onana, if not Onana, it would have ended like the first leg last season. There's no argument about it. Then Maguire did a good job. Holland gave them a fight. When he left the pitch, all of them now came out and played United. Just like what happened during the Champions League midweek. So I now have a striker. This is the first time for a very long time City is playing United with a striker. And we gave them a fight.
And then feel him.
So all I wish is injuries.
Godfrey did the clap.
If injuries return, and I think we'll get a stable starting lineup, we'll get results.
Football fans tribe over here with the interview Nigerian football fans. After matches, I will give you Nigerian football fan content back to back. So if you're new, please click that subscribe button, and I beg, like this video, drop a comment, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.